Welcome everyone. We are going to learn two things. First, how to push and pull code to GitHub repository through command line, and second, how to contribute to others project using these. In GitHub, we first need to do fork, that is, copy someone's whole repository which contains projects into our GitHub account, and then propose changes and do experiments with that forked repository. So fork is a copy of a repository. After adding features and modifications in the others project, we'll send a pull request to the owner of the original repository to pull our modified code and accept our contributions. Let's understand this with an animation. So here we have two GitHub accounts. One is the owner's GitHub and second is the contributors. Let's suppose contributor want to make some changes or add some extra features in a particular project that exists in a repository of the owner's GitHub. So he'll fork that repository into his GitHub account and clone that forked repository into his local machine. After cloning, he'll add extra features or modifications in his local machine, and after that push that modified code into his forked repository, and then finally by making a pull request he can send the modified code to the owner's project repository. In that way we can contribute to any open source project. Here are some of the images that shows how fork and clone works. Now let's see what is clone command. So clone command creates exactly duplicate copy of your remote repository into your local machine. Now we're going to perform 5 operations in GitHub and terminal using various git commands. In first operation, we will see how to clone and push anything between remote repository and local repository and make some changes in local repository and push it back to the remote repository. In each operation, we will be using two GitHub accounts. First one is Chetan Soni 123. In this account, we always do contributions from other accounts, that is Chetan Soni 7330. So we can say that Chetan Soni 123 is the owner's account and Chetan Soni 7330 is the contributor's account. Now let's implement this operation. In second operation, we will first fork a particular repository from owner's GitHub account to the contributor's GitHub. Then from the contributor's GitHub, we will clone that repository to make it local repository. Then we add some contributions or features in this local repository, and after that push this local repo into forked repo that we have in our contributor's GitHub account. And from the contributor's GitHub, we will make a pull request to original repository so that all the modifications or changes that we have done in local repository can be accepted. Let's implement this operation. in the last two operations, whenever we were adding new file in contributors Git repository, that file has added in the default branch of that repository. And when we push that modified repository to the owner's repository, then at the owner side, changes get also added in default branch. Like in our case, the default branch is main branch. Now in third operation, at contributors side, we will first create a different branch, and in that branch we will add all the features or any modification or any file or some text. And when we push this new branch to the owner, we can have two options. Either we can push that new branch to the default branch of the owner's repo or inside any new branch in that repo while we making a pull request. These are the steps that we are going to follow in this operation. So let's implement this operation. As we have seen in operation 2, in contributors GitHub, we have a repository called practice, and inside that there are two files which are readme.md and newfile.txt. So let's begin from there. And now we are beginning to clone contributors repository. Till now, we have learned how to do fork, clone, add contributions, make pull request in order to transfer file or a project from one GitHub account to another. Now the fourth operation is very important and are generally used. Suppose we want to contribute to a specific branch of a particular repository in open source contribution. So for that, we just clone a specific branch from forked repository. Then after that we'll make changes or add codes or any files in that branch and then push it to the forked repository. Then by making a pull request to transfer that branch to the owner's GitHub repository, or what we called it remote repository. There are two methods to clone a particular branch. In both methods, process is same, just a difference in git command that we will use to clone a branch. Let's implement this operation. Now we are going to discuss about pull command, which is generally used among group of developers. To discuss this, we need to take an example. Suppose you have a project in your GitHub repository as well as a copy of that project in your local repository, that is in your computer. Now if someone wants to contribute to your project, then he can make some changes to your existing project or add some extra features to your project from his computer. Now these changes will be made in your GitHub repository but not in your local repository in which you works. So to bring these changes from your GitHub repository to your local repository, we use git pull command. Now let's implement this operation.